Welcome to the Zeitgeist Lab Experiment Edition. Alex, how are you doing on this fine Sunday evening, Saturday evening? What day
It's a
is it?
it's
What day
Sunday.
are we?
It is Sunday, yeah.
Okay, I forgot for a split second what day it was.
I'm
Wow.
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I just found out it's Sunday,
hmm
so I'm processing that information.
Is that good or bad? Would you prefer that it's Saturday right now, or do you
I'm
care when
cool with it
you're
being I'm cool with it being Sunday.
okay?
That means I got a lot of important stuff to do tomorrow. Trying to get vaccinated this week.
Oh, really? That'll be good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just finally finding the time.
Then you can finally get out there and start spitting in people's mouths and letting people cough all over you, and that'll be great.
Exactly. That's the whole purpose. So people can cough on me again safely.
Yeah, exactly.
I can spit on them.
Yeah, well, that's a crucial element. I see the smoke rising from down near your hands, I imagine. Oh, there we go.
Yep. Yeah, I've been watching The Sopranos, so I have a whole new attitude.
Oh, okay.
And part of that's to spit on people.
Is that part of the show? I've never watched the show, so for all I know, that's literally something that
No,
happens in every
you
episode.
nah. But that's what Brian Soprano would do.
Brian Soprano.
Isn't isn't oh shit, this is going off track already, but oh no, it was Brian Botano. That was the figure skater that they made a South Park song about.
Okay. Well, now you're assuming
Well,
that I've ever watched South Park, so
you never watched South Park?
I mean, I can't say I've never watched it, but I've never watched it by choice.
Okay. You weren't a South Park kid.
Mm.
That explains a lot. It surprises me though.
Are you so let me ask you, were you a Simpsons kid at all?
Yeah, for like most like middle elementary school,
So, like, can you be a
especially
Simpsons
middle
kid
school.
and a South Park kid? Like, do those two worlds meet, or
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think you were either a South Park kid or a Family Guy kid.
so Simpsons is like everyone was just too cool for the Simpsons by the
I
time
mean,
you
it
were
had like
of
well,
age?
The Simpsons had been on for like 10 years. Once South Park and Family Guy came on.
Probably about that, yeah.
Yeah, but they had a good 10, 15 years on it. So I feel like that belonged to a different generation or like every generation.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't want to say it's timeless because that implies it's still good, but yeah, it certainly belongs to every generation.
Yeah,
At least every generation since the time we were born.
right. So does that mean you were a Family Guy kid?
I know I was a Simpsons. Like I really love the
Oh, okay.
Simpsons up through
Yeah.
like because I mean I'm a couple years older than you. I certainly wasn't watching the Simpsons when it first started in like '89. I was 2, but like I can remember watching the Simpsons like as young as 5, and I like up through high school I've still really followed the Simpsons. I never liked South Park at the time. I thought it was too crass, and I mean I'm not someone who cares about that. I don't mind vulgarity, but it just always struck me as vulgar for just the sake of being offensive and like vulgar with
Yeah.
no like there was no purpose to the vulgarity most of the time.
Right. And as a kid, you kind of like I always wanted to like seek out the most extreme
Sure,
things.
yeah.
So that's kind of it served that purpose for me
And
for
I think
sure.
that's why I liked Family Guy. I really liked Family Guy in like late high school and through like my college years.
Because it kind of
Um,
falls in the middle.
Yeah, it
Like
does fall in the middle, but
yeah,
like going back now, so the first 10 seasons of The Simpsons I still think are incredible. I can watch those. I think the jokes are great. It's witty. It's topical, but like I understand the topics because I was there. I go back and watch Family Guy now, and I just think it's so shitty. Like I don't know what I ever saw in it. It's just dumb.
it's terrible. Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked it in middle school, but because of course I did.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like I feel like it was made for me. You know, because it's made for like middle school kids. It's not that's not for adults.
Yeah, I suppose so. And like the fact that like South Park, I understand. Like, I still like Family Guy more than South Park, even though I think they both suck. But I think I understand the appeal of South Park more now because it can be very topical. It can be very biting and skating. I still think it's too vulgar with no real purpose. But like the fact that both of those shows are still on baffles me because I think Family Guy should have been over long ago. And South Park, I mean, I don't hear a lot of good things about the new seasons now, but I still think it probably deserves to be on more than Family Guy does. But somehow they're both still here.
They're making new Family Guy. That's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm. And like we said, The Simpsons is still. I think The Simpsons is going into like season 32 this year or something like that.
Yeah. I've seen some chatter about the episode tonight.
Oh, really?
They're making fun of Morrissey of all people.
Oh, I did see that on Twitter, which I'm on a Twitter hiatus now. So
I was going to ask you about that. What's that all about?
I just so if you can see here, I've got this cup of tea. I'm not a big tea drinker. It's like a detox tea. I'm doing like a detox diet this week, just because I felt like shit lately. I feel tired all the time. I know I'm not eating great, so I'm trying to do something with that this week. And I thought, you know what? Why not like detoxify my brain too? Like I spend way too much time just staring at Twitter, and Facebook a little, but not much. But I like deleted them off my phone. I have every intention of going back after this week, but I just need a little bit of time away from it.
Understandable, yeah.
So I hope that you are from the pod account, still gassing us up and getting us
for the whole week.
For the whole week, yeah, and you better use it so people still listen.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna use it.
I'm sure when you woke up this morning, your phone was probably blowing up with all the notifications because there was that one thread that
there was a big long thread that
between me and Marsden and Derek.
Yeah. Yeah, but so far I posted my weekly playlist, and then I retweeted something that you would not understand.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna make a post right now announcing your absence.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess there's some people who probably follow the pod, but not me, which is fucked up. You should be following. I was gonna say all three of us, but I guess you're not on Twitter anymore.
Nope. So yeah, I'm doing that now. I'm really
worried that the pod account is just going to become the Fentuzler 2.0.
Yeah.
I don't know because you retired the Fentuzler.
That's true.
But from the pod, you're still tweeting all caps. I assume that's just so people know who's talking.
Yeah, I feel like it's necessary to differentiate. So, like, you don't have to, say Alex or Brian.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I had to do that once because I was screaming about McRib, and I had to make sure everyone knew that it was me and not you.
Right. All right. Let's see here.
So should we get our plug-in here?
Yeah, what's our plug-in?
Well, so obviously, if you're listening to this now, we're on the main feed. This is a teaser.
That's right. Yeah.
We still haven't told you what we're going to be talking about, so I'll let you introduce that in just a minute. But because we're always so terrible at these things, I guess I should say right now, if you found this witty and charming banter about basically nothing, enlightening, head on over to patreon.com/zglabpod. Sign up for $3 a month. You could have access to our bonus episodes. And for Mark and Danny, who I'm sure are listening right now, I'd like to remind you that this one is not owed to you. We only owe you 2 per collection. This is a complete bonus for our patrons right now. So feast up, peasants.
All right. So we got stuck talking about cartoons for adults, which is what we're actually going to talk about tonight. So we're on track here. Yeah. So we I guess should we just spill the beans? This what this that what the next collection is going to be about? Should we just?
I think let's do that behind the paywall.
Oh, we're still in front of the paywall?
Yeah, I think we should at least tell everyone that's in front of the paywall what we're going to be talking about behind the paywall. Like last time, we told everyone we were talking about the royal family, and I'm sure that's why anyone who signed up after that did. So they need to know in front of the paywall what we'll be talking about, and then I think we can cut to behind the paywall.
Okay, because I felt like the subject for season 2 would be a good way to explain what this episode is about, but we don't have to. So
well, we can get to that behind the paywall. Like, let's just say, look, we're here to talk about an episode of BoJack Horseman, which is perfect because we just spent a bunch of time talking about cartoons for adults, like you said.
Yeah.
So, okay, so before we cut behind the paywall, do you just want to tell our listeners which episode we'll be talking about?
Yeah, we are talking about the penultimate episode of season 3.
Oh my god.
It is though.
I know that it is, but I would love if we just like put a block on the word penultimate. That word's caused me enough stress in the last month.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, okay, and what the episode is called, what again?
That's too much, man.
That's too much, man. Okay, so again, we're gonna cut off the feed now. Head over to patreon.com/ZGLabPod, and the paywall portion begins now.